Hello everybody, my name is Sofkar and welcome back to Scrap Mehanic. Today I'm gonna try to build a Tiger 1 tank, and as you guys know, I already built one in one of my previous episodes. That less famous Tiger was built by Porsche company, while today we are gonna try to focus on the Henschel one. And if you're wondering why I haven't built the Henschel one in the first place, is because I wasn't sure in my in-game building skills. Now, if you have ever tried to build a tank in this game, you will know what I mean. Now, the biggest challenge in building those two guys in a Scrap Mehanic video game isn't their size difference and isn't their hull shape, it's the amount of wheels that those two guys have, especially the Henschel one. Now, to implement a tank steering in Scrap Mehanic, you need an awful lot of engines to it to be working. And if you increase the number of wheels, you end up with more engines. And in the Henschel's case, it's literally wheel behind a wheel behind a wheel behind a wheel. Which means that you will end up with something like this. And I'm not exaggerating. So the reason why I have built the Porsche Tiger first is because it has less wheels on a bigger chassis. Now we have more wheels on a smaller chassis, which will be a challenge all by itself. Let's get to work. Alright, first things first, let's see how we are going to manage all of those wheels. Now, the Tiger has about 16 wheels per side that are touching the ground. So it goes something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. Look at this! That is an enormous track! I mean, for this video game, of course, because that isn't that wide in real life. Jeez! And to top it all off, I actually need about this long piece that is connected to the suspension. That's huge, and there is no way. I'm just replicating on the other side. That's way too wide for this game. So I'm going to simplify things on both sides by reducing the amount of wheels needed for this thing. Jeez. Alright. It's actually manageable. Now, if you add this thing, this suspension piece in the account, you can see how big of a deal this thing is. If I hide this thing behind some form of wall, like this. So, if I do something like this, you can see how this is gonna look. This is the rear of the Tiger. Now, of course, I'm not done with this because there's a main wheel missing that needs to be here. Like this. And that weird looking dragging rear wheel that is right about here. And here it is. That is the closest perception how this thing is gonna look. Of course, now the trouble with this thing is the amount of suspension again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 16 suspension. And I think that's gonna be way too much for this game. So I'm gonna make 2 sets of wheels per one suspension because I don't wanna lag out the game, which means 4 suspension per side, which is manageable because I have a Tiger Porsche that has 3 suspension per side. So, alright. Now, when I made this project much more easier to me, let's get to work. So I made a couple of suspension pieces. Now let's see when I put them together how they're gonna look. Alright, now, that seems nice. That seems nice. Now, again, it's ridiculously wide, but I'm gonna cover this with the tank hull. That is all gonna be underneath the chassis. And now to add the final wheel, right? And the front one somewhere in here. Right about here. So the tracks are going to be 3 blocks wide, which what is the same amount as with the Tiger P that I built. Of course, I need to make this a little bit prettier and a bit more manageable. Now I'm gonna spawn a Tiger P just to have a little bit easier times with their proportions. So let's see. Alright, now for a moment I'm gonna make few legs to keep this thing in place. Oh. Right? 2. Both tigers are equally wide, so that's rather helpful. Right? Jeez! So many already? Jeez! The frame rate just dropped. Is it because I'm too close to the barrel? Jeez. Whoa, I'm on the moon. Come on. I better get you a little bit further. Alright, now the frame rate is back. Alright, so I place those things where they're supposed to be. Now let's figure out the shape. Now I'm imagining that the front fender should be somewhere around here. Like this. And then in here somewhere is the front plate of a tiger. If you get my picture, of course, because this is all messed up. Yeah, I think that's it. What has happened, dude? Why are you freaking out? Thank you. Alright, at least now it resembles some form of a tiger-shaped hole. So now what I managed to do is I connected all of the suspension, all of the chassis, it's all in one piece. Then I decided to make this front part not to look that boxy, kinda give it a little bit tigerish style, and that small angle that I added right here is the thing that I think is the best thing that suits this creation. Now I can fiddle around with these connections, but I think that's, yeah, that's around right about here, 7 or 8. So I don't know, I'm happy with it. It actually looks like a front bumper of a tiger. I mean that transmission area or whatever. This controller is temporarily because I still don't know how I'm gonna manage the inside of the vehicle. And another thing that actually came to mind to me is there isn't much space for a turret actually in here. Maybe that will need a little bit more fidgeting around with the suspension area, but we will see. Those special pieces take up way too much space. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Let's dismount some of them, so let's try to figure out what I'm going to do. Alright, here's the hull, completely demolished. And now here's the parts that I need to connect. Now, where is it? Let's see that on the other side. Yeah, actually the same thing. Oh, more weight this thing has, more bumped up this suspension piece needs to be. Alright, everything fits in perfectly. Now, buff this guy up. Let's see. Now, let's clean up the mess. Oh, would you look at this? This is so much prettier. So much manageable. So much emptier. Here it is! The hull is completely complete. The hull is complete. Would you look at that? And the only thing missing is a nice turret. And the turret shouldn't be making any trouble because we already have one. So, if I put this to a side and simply strip the turret right of this guy. But first of all, I need to shut down all of the engines so this machine doesn't just start running all over the place. And now, where is the turret? Let's see, the turret is connected right here. Alright, turret, come on out! Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Isn't it a nice piece of equipment? Now, the hull, you don't need us anymore. You will going to be used for other project. Now, let's see what I'm going to do with this thing. I have to strip everything that inside because it's kinda different vehicles, so it isn't completely the same. But the outside area is the one that's important, and that's the thing that I'm copying right now. Here it is. Alright. So this is going to be a support pole. Now, how tall is this thing? This thing is tall 3 than roof. So that means this thing has to be 3 than roof. Alright. So this is literally prepared for welding. Oh my god. This is so perfect. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, nice success. And you can exit. Yes! That's what I wanted. Oh, look at it. It really does look like a tiger. It's this rear end is a little bit big, but this is a tiger, proper tiger. Looks like a tiger, acts like a tiger. It's a tiger. And probably I should place the rear in some form of a slope, because this looks ugly. Alright, I finished with the shape. This is how tiger looks now. And now the only thing left is to put the engines and make this thing able to function. And here we go, guys. I've completed the tiger tank. The almighty, powerful cat that's well known in history. In the end, I had to simplify the suspension because the frame rate was falling down to the window. And I made that kind of a suspension that every second wheel is basically the wheel that is just dragging along. And that worked magnificently. That did reduce engines, but the mechanics of this suspension cannot be more historically accurate. I know, the game just loves this design, and I'm alright with it. Let's hop in and I'll show you around how this thing works. I placed the relay right behind the turret. Those are those logic gates. Now when I fire, the 8-second reload is shown to the driver, user of this thing. And when it's complete, fully ready, I can fire again. Alright. Left and right for turret, up and down, and WASD for the whole. Look at that suspension. Pure caterpillars. Alright, don't hit the lift. Turret is fully traversable. It can rotate all 360 degrees, how many times you want. And the reverse is way too fast for this thing to be historically accurate. But it is what it is. I really like it, how I build it, how it looks, and how it works. And I can't even describe how happy I am that I built this thing. Here it is, alongside its brother, where it is, here it is. That unfortunately didn't complete its tests, but both of them went into history. Alright guys, I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment what should I build next, what vehicle I should build next, and see you in the next one. Bye!